If you're like me, or even like Keith here, you want the best in life. That might be good wine, good cigar, who knows. But what about scissor lifts, Keith? Who makes the best scissor lift?
The biggest and the best. That's what we're all about over here. Now, it's tough to say. I don't want to be biased here because, I can't be bought. So I'm very, I'm a straight shooter here, but there's basically three major brands of scissor lifts, and we go over this stuff pretty much all the time. It's Skyjack, Genie, and JLG. Those are the three big ones. And, it's tough to say what the best is. I think Skyjack is probably known as the most reliable out of the three. And JLG is the most technologically advanced of the three, for sure. So they all have their own little place, but it just depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. So the JLG has that new Da Vinci lift with software updates and a crazy battery, and it could charge on the fly, up from 0 to workable in like 5 minutes. So I mean,
that's amazing.
A lot of cool technology. It's also pretty expensive too, compared to a traditional Skyjack lift. So just depends on what you're looking for, but there's also some off brands out there. You want to kind of run away from them. A lot of lifts that came around in the 90s and maybe early 2000s, they don't make them anymore. You can't get parts for them. You might find them cheap, like on eBay or Craigslist, but like we always say, the cheapest scissor lift, it becomes the most expensive one quite quickly. So,
well, if you can't get parts for some of this stuff, I mean, you're literally going to be stuck up in the air with these things. So why don't do that, man?
I mean, it's frustrating because you're like at the mercy of finding used parts, and that could be a waiting game. So, I always say run away from any off-brand like that. You want to stick with Genie, which are the blue ones, Skyjack, which are the red ones, or JLG, which are the cream and orange ones.
Do you have a few of those on?
I did that, but I did. What?
Do you have a few of those? A few of every one of those on your site right now that folks might be able to see?
Yeah, go to aboveallequipment.com. We work with Skyjack and Genie on the reconditioned stuff. We do new JLGs, some privately owned JLGs. We just sold a nice 2630 JLG, which is a skinny one. So yeah, go to aboveallequipment.com, click on the equipment tab, drop down scissor lifts, and you'll see everything you need to know.